That was fun.
I'm really dizzy. Oh. So, there we go. God, I could do that and make you dizzy.
Let's spin it around, yeah.
Yeah.
Say it again.
I'll put the camera away now. Just
well, you can just stick it up there and just leave it running.
Yeah.
For about 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, but we've got to be our breathing. It will hear. So we've got to, I don't know, just. It might be worth just planting it somewhere and just driving off.
Well, if you come in there and shut the door. The trouble is, every person that comes up, there's a person walking over there, their dog.
Yeah, no, we'll go.
Several
we'll go
cars
elsewhere.
coming back and forth.
We'll go elsewhere.
That's the trouble. We're going to pick up all these sounds, but we're after birds, trees, wind, that type of stuff.
When we pulled up first at that place, it was perfect. It was just the right sounds and everything.
But now we're getting cars, vans, dogs, people, kids.
Saturday afternoon, isn't it?
Typical Saturday afternoon.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame them. I'd do the same. Oh, that was your camera. It was your phone that fell down.
Hey, where is that then? I saw that actually. Oh. That was lucky. That was lucky. Well, I didn't know. Do you want to say, I could have lost that out of there. I wouldn't know anything about it. It's a phone. We heard something clunk when we were driving along on the floor, and I didn't think anything of it, but it was my bloody phone. Right, I was lucky.
Let's put this camera away. That's not bad though. The whole afternoon I've done one battery, and it's still got more.
Yeah, the lighting's different here.
So what I need is a sound without the aeroplanes. Maybe a slightly different sound. More organic than that.
Oh dear.
Yeah. We're in the same wavelength here. That's terrible.
Great minds think alike, as they always say.
Right, put that away now. So we're just going to use. That's the fly camera. Right, here you go. Have a look at this. This is.
So what is this, Rick?
This is the audio. Ooh, a radio mics there, but we don't use because they're rubbish. This is what we're going to use next. Cool, little light come on.
Yeah, it's a bit dark in
That's my Zoom. Just about to set it up on surround sound 4-channel, and we're going to just get 10 minutes of forest sounds, hopefully without too many interruptions from chainsaws and cars. So just switch it on. Surround 4-channel. There you go. Now loading. Start. Right. Okay. So if I press that, you should see 4 separate channels of sound. Super.
So we're all set,
what I can do, yeah, is actually plug in the headphones. What I'm not going to record now. We're going to drive off to some place that's quieter because lots of people about here.
Okay.
So this is a huge forest, so we're just going to take them in the headphones. Put the rest of this away. Oh, the things we do for blooming. What are we doing this for?
No, madness.
Why do we do these things? I mean, I could be sat at home.
It's a Saturday afternoon.
Drinking beer and watching the game.
We're running around the forest like a bunch of loons.
I'll tell you what, I'll go in the window. I'm really, really warm. All that running around. I don't get why I'm so worn out. I mean, how long do I spend running around?
Not long, about 10 minutes,
Yeah.
10, 15 minutes.
See, when I'm on the treadmill, I don't even break into a sweat after 10 minutes. Or about 12
But
minutes.
the thing is, when you're going on a treadmill, you're building your pace up to start, aren't you? You don't come straight into a sprint. You build up, and then you get into a rhythm.
Yeah, that's true.
When you're out running around the trees like we were, like a bunch of loonies,
Yeah.
unfortunately, you don't get a rhythm as such. So your heart doesn't adjust as well.
It's a bit like an intense. It says other 2 cars are gone. I didn't notice they'd gone before.
Yeah.
Right, now the fortunate thing about being in a forest, what the hell is this? Oh,
It's a car, Rich.
I just called it a funny angle. It looked like a big noddy car or something. It looked like like a Bojangle type thing, you know. It's just an MR2. Right. The good thing about being in the forest is the trees will actually deaden down the sound, like going out in the rain where the water and the moisture in the atmosphere deadens the sound.
Right.
You get the same thing with the trees, so you've only got to be a little bit away from noise, and with the sounds of the trees it like blocks out the sound. So hopefully it shouldn't take us long to find somewhere quiet enough to get some ambient noise without the interruption of cars and things. What we probably have to do is pull over on the road and actually find a track and just go in away from the road a bit, and hopefully what I want to do is get 10 minutes uninterrupted ambient sounds without having to sort of copy and paste, and then I can use that my voice again, I can use that for most of the filmmaking.
Cool.
Now, yeah, if we pull over here, we head in that direction. There's lots of dips in the ground, and those dips in the ground will also help shield the microphone from...
So what do you intend to do? You stick it on a pole and just stick it in the
No,
floor?
I'm just going to stick it on the floor.
As it is?
As it is, on the floor, on its own little stand.
Okay.
Although I could put it on the tripod. But I'm just thinking, if it's down on the ground, then again it's got a certain amount of shielding from unwanted sounds.
Okay.
Because it can only pick up sounds from the ground upwards. Because if it's on a microphone, it can pick up sounds from upwards and downwards as well. And I don't know. Let's try it.
We'll have a play.
Let's have a play. Right.
Now, Rick, how are we going to explain this? If a family walked by and there's two blokes, dark clothing, sat down, hiding amongst the trees with a video camera.
That's a really good point, actually.
How do you explain that?
Yes. You can't. Get closer.
Where are we looking?
Over there's a big dip. There's some really good foresty sounds coming from over there.
It's just really nice here, isn't it?
It is actually. Might go and get the mic in a minute.
We're up higher. I suppose in a dip you might get certain sounds, but as we're higher.
You're only if you're in a dip, you only capture whatever's. You know, it's like a satellite dish type thing, isn't it? It's quite focused on what you're going to capture. But we are. I think we're out of line of sight from the dip. Only just, mind you. Because there's a big slope goes down and then it dips right down into the dip where the microphone is. So we're only just out of, we've got the camber of the hill. Right, that's had 5 minutes. Shall we?
Shall we try and find it?
Yeah.
This is where we find out that we get there and the batteries run out on it.
You're supposed to get 4 hours. 4 hours use time. Hey look, listen. Cars, but they're really quiet. We're only a few hundred feet away from the road, but because of the trees screening the sound,
We'll see what the sound's like when we play it back. Is there any way you can play it back on the equipment you got in the van now or not?
Play it back here.
Oh, it'll play back on that, will it?
It's got a slug on it.
Oh, lovely.
Unbelievable. Like, you leave something for 2 minutes, nature claims it.
I'll check the headphones.
Yeah, you want to stick
slug hanging off your nose.
Slug in your ear, yeah.
Sorry fella, you're going to have to go. Oh, there you go.
It slimed my mic.
Did it leave like a residue behind it or not? Bit of snot.
Never mind. Right.
Is it picking up good sound though? Are we getting like other good ambient noise?
Put the headphones on right around.
Yeah, it's just white noise. We're getting some flies. I'm getting something going.